Venom, Lethal Protector 2. Number 1. Manhattan, some years back as fall, charges into winter. With a vengeance. Stop whining. I know your symbiote substance keeps us freezing, but slogging around in zero visibility doesn't exactly top my list of favorite things. And like they say, any old abandoned subway in a store, guess the agent major called it right, eh, Kev? Having us keep an eye on the back door. Yeah, now somebody's in deep feces. Funny, that's just what? What? We're going to say. Projectable containment. Impressive. I'll have to remember to mention you both in my autobiography in the chapter. Things that break. Energy blades too. Big props for creativity. Even fired blind, they're probably devastating to anyone not wearing an alien. But don't worry, that weapon will dissolve before you suffocate. Probably. I know. We'll find no sanctuary here. But I was an investigative reporter before we joined this Venom. Can't help being curious. The weapons those watchers had weren't something you can just pick up at Guns R Us. And what did they mean about a door? Whoa. Makes the vault look like a Fort Knox. Look like a high school book locker. And who put it? Wait. Hissing and crackling, ground starting to tremble? What the? This is about more than a pair of high-tech rent-a-cops. Gunfire and explosions coming from the other side. Almost sounds like a war. Titanium darts cutting through Kevlar like it was polyester. Can't get a clear shot through these freaking bars. McCloskey, flank left. H-man, get that safe open. Must be made of adamantium. Agent Major, plasma torch is not even making it warm. Then blast it out of the floor. We'll take it with us. We're outgunned, Sable. Need reinforcements. Bad. I already tried, Vanguardians. Vanguardians are generating some sort of interference, jamming transmissions. Looks like whatever way this ends, we're on our own.
True, they are under threat, but I recognize the woman, Silver Sable. She's headstrong, dangerous, leads a pack of mercenaries. She is not innocent. She requires no protection.
No, don't, please.
That voice, I know it. Pablo.
I signed on for the cause, not to shoot people.
In Vanguard, it's kill or be killed, Agent Cadet Mendez. And since you won't kill...
Eddie!
Talk later. Fight now. Must be the weapon that shattered that massive door. Wonder what happens when that much power has nowhere to go.
The Wild Pack having a monster on their side wasn't part of our intel. Time to regroup. And retreat. Nicholson, use the reformer to give us some cover.
Yes, sir. 1-4, the ceiling shield coming up.
They're reshaping the debris to block their escape.
Lay into them before they finish that shield.
Jamming fields off, ma'am. Medics en route.
And it seems those Vanguard troops
had some sort of cloaked vehicle hovering above. They're getting away clean. There's more to this than protecting some archaeological relic. We were played. And someone's going to answer for that. We need to talk.
No, you need to talk. We need to leave.
That's the last of the stragglers. Colonel Fury, on the horn, ma'am. Wants a sit rep on the package. I thought I made it clear how dangerous that artifact was, Sable. I need immediate confirmation that it's secured. And I need your explanation as to why 2 of my men need medvac to intensive care units and why 1 won't be going anywhere again. You'd show that much respect for your own fallen soldiers, and you know it. If you were on one of my soldiers, Miss Sablinova, that comment would earn you latrin duty for a month. You have no idea what I would do if the stakes were high enough. But perhaps you do deserve to understand the severity of this situation. The bunker you're in was built in the late 40s as a research hub for Majestic 12, the top secret think tank tasked with reverse engineering alien technology. One of their prize finds was an artifact made of some unknown crystal that seemed to a tablet with symbols that was found with the artifact, but deciphering it proved nearly impossible. What little was learned turned out to be both astounding and alarming. Seems the crystals were a machine capable of drawing energy from the stars themselves and focusing that energy against whatever organic material programmed into it. Need I mention that humans are organic matter? When M12 was relocated to Area 51, the artifact was left here, under guard, in that fortified bunker, until the big brains could figure out how to control it. So far, that alien chicken scratch has stumped even the country's top computer jocks. But it's only a matter of time. So when S.H.I.E.L.D. got the word of terrorist group called Vanguard was nosing around rumors of the artifact, it was decided to ramp up security by subcontracting the Wild Pack. But considering what nearly happened today, rendezvous at the Brooklyn helicarrier field at 0800 tomorrow morning, Sable. We'll reevaluate your team's continued participation then. Gotta admit, he has a point, Silver. Things looked pretty grim before that Venom guy showed up. Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't have Monster in our pocket at all the time. Yes, isn't it? Outside the blizzard abates, through other storms yet rage. Why, Pablo, why? We gave you a second chance to make your life count. What happened to that, Pablo? He grew up. When you killed the man who murdered my uncle, I thought there might be some justice in the world. The nuns at the orphanage helped me get my GED. And I even thought about college, to help Uncle Ernie's dream of making the world a better place come true. But money changed hands in high places. The nuns lost their lease so New York could have another luxury high-rise. And I wound up on the street, taking handouts when I could find them, taking other things when I couldn't. So, I was an easy mark when a Vanguard rep recruited me. Their slogan was, "Saving the future," and that sounded pretty good, especially if it meant getting paid. For a while, I was part of something, and wearing a uniform was kind of cool. But then, paramilitary training started. I was scared. Then, I was in too deep. That fight at the bunker was the last of the straw. I tried to run, but if you hadn't showed up... Hey, that gives me an idea. You've got superpowers and all, right? Maybe I could be your sidekick. What, Kid Venom? That's a joke, right? No, seriously. You've been all over the Daily Bugle. People might start recognizing you. But I could do things you can't. Like buy stuff for you so storekeepers won't press alarm buttons. All sorts of... Go home, Pablo. Third chances are rare. Don't blow this. Besides, we are Venom. We are all we need. Midnight at an undisclosed location. There's no reason to panic, Agent Secretary Marcos. This was just a small hiccup in our plans for the new Eden project. Though we do need to ensure it doesn't happen again. Suggestions? What about Pablo Mendez, Mr. Director? You know, the agent who tried to flee during the recent skirmish. He apparently has some connection to that Venom creature. And our CCTV Remora hack should be able to track him if there's anywhere in the city. Sounds promising, Agent Constable Chan. Find him. Follow him. And see that Unitrooper Alpha is prepared for combat. Morning Manhattan sparkles beneath a fresh bed of still pure snow. Though all beds, oh my aching back, aren't quite so welcome. Wonder how Kid Venom would like sleeping on a mattress that feels like a bag of bricks. Ha! Pablo's a good kid though, and even under the circumstances, it was kinda nice having someone to talk to. Oh, don't get prissy, I meant talking to someone else. A little variety is nice every once in a while, like maybe even now. And after a short web swing to Gramercy Park, Annie's an optimistic lady, always has been. It may only have been a couple of weeks since we sent her lying fiance packing. But I can't imagine she'd still be angry. Trust me, we'll talk. Maybe cuddle a bit, and everything will be just fine. Fine. Yes, may I help you? I don't believe it. Just 2 weeks and Annie's already found a new boyfriend. Ooh, wait a minute. Are you looking for Annie Brock? She isn't here. I'm just subletting the place. She said she had to go away for a while. Clear her head about something. Oh. Oh, I know I'm not the most sensitive guy in the world, but how could I miss seeing how deeply she was hurt? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe someday she'll come back to me. Maybe someday I'll deserve her. Long Island, Kellner Scientific Innovations, where a new workday starts. With a bang. Is that who I think it is? Am I dreaming, or is that guy actually flying? Midtown. 2 dogs. Mustard. You're coming right up, pal. Say, do I know you? You look kind of familiar. No. Sorry, forgot my wallet. Wait a sec. I seen that guy on the news. Yeah, he's that psycho vigilante turns into something icky. I'm calling 911. Keep an eye on him. Might be a reward. Hey, where'd he go? Maybe he can just bamf out like that creepy X-Man. Well, at least I got a cool story to tell my kids. Sometime later, after retrieving a half-eaten tofu burger, so it's finally come to this. Dumpster diving for lunch. Maybe Pablo had a point. About time you realized that. What? How'd you find us? You're not the only New Yorker who has to live off the grid, Eddie. Street people may be ignored, but they see a lot, and sometimes they tell their friends what they see. For instance, Eddie Brock slipping into an open manhole at Houston, and Pablo. Dummy. Led me here and didn't even know it. What a perfect trial run for Vanguard's first. Unit Trooper. Oh no, an active subway platform. Civilians. Trooper's firepower comes from those wristbands. And since this worked before... Sorry, gruesome. My armory pack has a lot of variety, including acid. Oversplash eating away the platforms. Man's falling. And there's a train coming. Taking a break so soon? Wimp. Did you really think my mission briefing would skip your vulnerability? Too? Fire. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Chill out, buddy. I may not rate as Kid Venom, but I could still lend a hand. Passing through flames will be excruciating, but nothing says
We can't go over them. Interloper reveals the violence, putting innocents at risk. He's nothing but a human pimple. One that needs to be squeezed. Not bad, huh, partner? What now? Little celebration? Couple of brewskis? Now, Pablo, you get the hell out of here. But I just saved that civilian from being slammed into jelly. But at what cost? Those acid burns will leave permanent scars, and I could have been you splattered all over the tracks. No, Pablo, go and stay gone. We don't need you. And we don't want you. Shortly at the previously undisclosed location. I'm afraid there wasn't much left of Unitrooper Alpha, Mr. Director. Moreover, the target objective escaped. Unfortunate, but could have been worse. Continue surveillance on Mendes. Next time, we'll do more than follow. And while you're at it, have Operation Division accelerate testing on Trooper Beta. I have a feeling she'll be needed sooner rather than later. Knight returns to Manhattan, shadowing the revival of wide-winged future figure on the roof of an imposing modern structure. Where, after accessing a private and highly secured entrance, you have what you were sent to obtain? Of course. When the vulture makes a bargain, he keeps it. You have proven useful, Vulture. I suggest you continue to do so, if you wish to continue at all. While several moonlight blocks to the north. Hated treating people, Pablo, like that. He meant well, but good intentions don't always equal survival. We need a distraction. What? Find Peter Parker? Spider blood. Oh, come on. First we're saddled with the sidekick, and now there's someone flashing a Venom signal? So be it. Right now, we would relish the sound of breaking bones and screams for mercy, even if it means walking into a trap. Sorry to disappoint, but there's no trap. Silver Sable. But why? You're not exactly listed in the yellow pages, Mr. Brock, and I needed to contact you. Again, why? Quite simple. I have a proposition to make. A business proposition. I'd like to add you to the payroll of Silver Sable International. To be continued.